through StreamYard, I believe. We're going to go ahead and do a little behind the scenes, even though we're actually streaming here as well, I guess, technically. But we weren't able to stream on Instagram. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. So I am very, very, very excited because I have a big announcement to make. I know, like, for me, it's a big announcement. I'm hoping for you, it's a big announcement. We're going to find out very soon. Look at all you guys joining. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Fired up. I'm just waiting to make sure we are live on the other platforms, and I believe that we are. So I'm just going to dive in because I know your time is incredibly valuable, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. So I have something very, very exciting to tell you. For many, many years, I have been doing live training seminars, mostly in specific industries. I did a lot of my events for network marketing companies. I've done a significant amount over the last 5 years for insurance companies. I've done sales presentations. I have done corporations. I've been teaching, colors, personality training, persuasion techniques, how to build big sales teams, leadership development. We really have taught a lot of things. We have signature events like A View from the Edge and our Breakthrough Journey program, all kinds of fun stuff. So I just want to catch you up that I've been doing it for private companies. And I still, by the way, do it for private companies. I'm not linked with any one company right now. So that's an announcement. Like for many, many years, I've had one company. I've been a serial monogamist. So now I've got a number of companies. A lot of them are former people I work with or good friends who are bringing me in the entire month of September and October. I'm booked to do live events. So that's exciting stuff. But in addition to that, a couple of years ago, I started a training company to teach general success principles called Life Mastery Trainings. I do it with my incredibly good friend, Monaco Perez. Most of you guys who know me know Monaco is my right-hand guy. And then also Stavros Zininos and George Georgiou, who I work with for many years. They're both seven-figure income earners that started off not understanding the business at all. And as we went and became very good friends and trained all over the world together, they became seven-figure earners, and they love doing live events, all three of them, as much as I do. So we started Life Mastery, and we've been doing all of our events in Europe. As a matter of fact, right now, today, I'm teaching a program called Speaking Mastery in Europe for Life Mastery, which is amazing. But here's the big announcement. And I'm fired up about this because 35 years of doing live training events. I have to pause before the announcement. One more thing. 37 years ago, I was broke. I was living in a tiny apartment. I was confused as could be. I was selling cookware, china, and crystal door to door. I started dabbling with network marketing part-time, and it was going nowhere. And someone pushed me to go to a live training event. Pushed me. I didn't want to go. I didn't have the money. I had every excuse in the world, but thank God they pushed me, and I got to this event. And that weekend seminar literally changed the direction of my life. I didn't know what personal development was. I found out all about it. I heard about Think and Grow Rich, how to win friends and influence people. I found a man who was going to become my mentor and pour more into me than I could possibly imagine. I learned the nuts and bolts on how to do the business I was. So I became a live seminar guy. I started reading all the books, but more so, I went to seminar after seminar after seminar after seminar, and then I promoted the events and got my team to it. And that's how I made a lot of money. Then years later, I started my own seminar company in the year 2000, and we've been banging out our programs ever since. Well, in all of that time, I have never, ever done an event in the United States that's open to the general public until right now. So we're doing a program called Connect, Persuade, and Lead, and we're going to be doing it in Dallas, Texas. And we're going to do it in September. So if you could bring up that first slide, guys, I have an incredible team of technical guys that are working along with me. So we will show you visually what that's going to be. Hopefully, we're going to show it to you visually. If we don't show it to you visually. So listen, Connect, Persuade, and Lead. So why? There we go. So why is it called Connect, Persuade, and Lead? Because these are the three most important things technique-wise, people need to learn, in my opinion, to be a very successful entrepreneur, a successful salesperson, a successful independent contractor. So think about it for a minute. Connecting. what person, what business do you not need to get masterful at connecting, whether it's online, whether it's offline, whether it's networking groups? And again, I have been very, very blessed for years to work with people who are masters at this. I mean, masters. One of my friends, Larry, can pick up the phone and call virtually anyone in the world that you can imagine. I mean, some of the most famous actors, some of the most famous singers, some of the most famous athletes, the most incredibly successful business people. And again, Larry taught me how did that didn't happen by mistake. He was incredibly intentional. He was not born with those connections. So we're going to teach you how to masterfully connect, whether you're in real estate, whether you're in insurance, whether you're in direct sales, whatever you're doing, you need to connect. If you're an attorney and you're trying to get clients, you need to connect. If you're a doctor and you're trying to get clients, you need to connect. So connect. Persuade. I don't think I have to explain that one. It's persuading. I remember Robert Kiyosaki. I've done a number of events with Robert. Some of you guys have seen those events. I consider Robert a friend now. I love the story when he got out of his college degree and he went to his rich dad and he said, okay, now what? And his rich dad said, you need to learn how to sell. And Robert was like, sell? I'm an academic. What do you mean I need to learn how to sell? And his rich dad said, if you can't sell your thoughts and ideas, if you can't sell something, then you will go nowhere in business. You're never going to get wealthy. So we're going to get into, I used to do a training called The Art of Persuasion many, many years ago. And since then, I've learned so much. So connecting, persuading, and then for many, many people, the key, I would say Fortune 500 companies spend more money on leadership training than anything else. So we're going to teach you how to be a leader and the kind of leader. Look, some people don't see themselves as leaders, so they don't lead anyone. Other people, they build up and they develop and they become leaders, but they create followers. So we're going to teach you how to become a leader who creates other leaders. I'm telling you guys, I put this seminar together in principle over 10 years ago. I've taught bits and pieces of it, but I've never taught it like this. And here's the other cool thing. I will not be the only speaker. I have hand selected somewhere around 8 people, and we're going to have another live and we're going to announce who those people are going to be. But I'm talking about heavy duty players in the insurance industry, heavy duty players in the real estate industry. I'm going to have someone teaching AI that is going to blow your mind, because I don't care what you're doing. If you don't like AI, if you don't believe in AI, it's going to be like the person who didn't believe in Instagram or didn't believe in TikTok. Social media is dominant, whether you believe it or not, whether you want it to be or not. And now AI is even more important than that. So we're going to show you how to use AI with connecting, persuading, and leading. It is going to be an incredible event. I am jacked out of my mind for the first time ever. Doesn't matter. I get so many messages like, are you ever going to do a training that I don't have to be in a specific company? Because I don't want to be in that company, or I don't want to do that type of business. So now anybody can come to this. And I know there's a lot of former students are going to come, but I'm so excited to also have you bring people with you, because I believe this may be the most impactful event I've ever gotten a chance to do. So you can see September 12, 13, 14. Actually, 12 is only going to be for the inner circle, like the VIP experience. A lot of people come into town and get registered. We're certainly going to be very social on Friday and hang out. And a lot of people are going to get to reconnect who haven't seen each other in a long time. We're going to make new friends. But then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be all day. We're going to be working our butt off. And it's just going to be an incredible experience. It's going to be at the Hilton Anatol, which is one, I don't know if I could pick a more perfect hotel to do it at in Dallas. One of the most beautiful properties, one of the classiest properties. And we have a pretty damn good sized room to be able to do this in. So we're at the Hilton Anatol. Now, I know, who is it for? Again, it's for anyone who wants to be great at what they're doing. If you're in sales, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an independent contractor. And here's the thing, if you're underperforming, it's for you. If you're not reaching your full potential, it's for you. If you're frustrated, it's for you. If your business is going backwards because of all the changes that are going on in the world, it's for you. If your business is growing, but it's not growing very much, it's for you. So Nick Saban, my favorite coach, says no matter what you're doing, there's one of 5 ways you're going to be doing it. You're either bad, average, good, great, or elite. Bad, average, good, great, or elite. Most people in any of the fields I've told you are bad, average, or good. There's a book called Good to Great that said good is the enemy of great. Good people want to be left alone. Good people want to do it their own way. Good people don't want to be pushed. Average and good people want to be left alone. The people who want to be great or elite, this is who this event is for. This is going to be a no bullshit, straightforward, technique driven. It's not going to be a motivational rah-rah deal. If you happen to get motivated, that's great. But it's technique, technique, technique on these 3 powerful deals from me. And don't forget these hand-selected people who are as good or better at me than whatever their field is. So again, we got to talk about how much it costs. I know everyone's going to want to know how much it costs. It should cost a lot, but it's not going to cost a lot. So if you go to the next slide, please. The basic price, the normal price, if you will. And you can see when I say normal price, you obviously know there's going to be a lower price. But if you show up at the door, or if I could say, if you buy your ticket within the last 30 days of the event, it's going to be $599. Now, guys, $599 with inflation the way it is now, come on. I mean, literally, when I was in New York last week, I had at least 3 dinners for my wife and I alone that cost more than $599. Maybe you're not spending that much on dinners, but you're spending that much on a lot of different things. So I know it's $600, but I also know that we're spending that on a regular basis. And the bottom line is, what are you getting back for it? So we have an early bird special. Let's just cut right to the chase. So you don't have to pay $599. We have a special price. So if you get your ticket now, the early bird is only $399. Now, for everything we're going to be teaching, and the fact that a lot of us haven't seen each other in a long time, and a lot of you need that boost, you need that jump start, you need to get you going. How many of you set goals in the beginning of the year and you're not on pace to get them? Then you need this training. You need to get your car back on the track. So it's only $399 to take in everything we're going to be doing. But here's the deal. I want to sell the event out. For real, no garbage. I want to pack it out. I want it to be standing room only. So for a very limited time, we are going to do this. We're going to give you the $399 price. And if you get a ticket, we're going to give you a second ticket at no extra cost. So you buy one, you get one free. So as you can see, there's a QR code there right now. So if you are as excited about this as I am, and if you understand how good the value is, man, it's so nice to see so many of you guys getting on here. This is making my heart feel really good. So the bottom line is buy one, get one for free, only $399. So, I mean, if you and your spouse, it's $200 each. If you don't have a spouse, go say, hey, you want to be my significant other at this event? Anyone who gets a ticket for $399, certainly you have someone in your family you'd like to bring for free. Certainly you have someone on your sales team, someone who works for you, someone you work along with, someone you care about that you want to bring for free. So that will not last long at all, but we want to get a real immediate boost in our sales. So we're offering that for a super limited time. Buy one ticket, get another one for free. Okay, really quickly, because I know time is of the essence. We also have a VIP-ish type offering, which we call our Inner Circle. So at the Inner Circle, we do an Inner Circle experience at every Life Mastery event. So you get front row seats, you get a special VIP type registration. We'll have an incredible cocktail party. We're going to have a blast to be at. At that cocktail party, you're going to have a photo op, and you'll have repeated photo ops with all of the speakers throughout the course of the event. And then the key thing there is a mastermind bonus session that we're going to do, that I believe that's going to be with all the trainers. I believe that is why I would do the Inner Circle experience. The other stuff is great. I love sitting in the front row. You'll also, it's not listed there, but you'll also get a recording of the entire event, which is very, very important as well. So that's all for the Inner Circle experience. The Inner Circle experience is obviously more money. So if you go to the next slide, that's going to be $29.99. That's what we always do Inner Circle. We're doing an Inner Circle here at this event. It's $29.99. And since we started Life Mastery, we have never done a sale price on an Inner Circle ticket ever. So again, because it's our first event ever in the United States, here's what we're doing. We're going to take that price and we're going to cut it in half as well. So the early bird special for Inner Circle is $14.99. So I'm telling you guys, to get all of that, all the people who've attended every event we've done for 2.5 years have paid full price. We've never had any discount until now because I want a bunch of people to go through this experience. And then last but not least, even though this might sound a little insane, for a very limited time, we're also going to do a buy one, get one with the Inner Circle ticket. So again, I just want to keep this short and sweet. I appreciate you guys jumping on and spending time with me. So first event we've done the long time. And if you want to really do it upright, then you get this opportunity to do the Inner Circle 50% off, buy one, get one free. Okay, one last thing and I'll let you go. Okay, if you go to the next slide, please. Okay, anyone who orders today, obviously we can timestamp anything that happens in the next 24 hours, let's say. We're going to take everyone who gets a ticket for the event in the next 24 hours and put you in a drawing to get a one-on-one coaching session with me. Now, I'm charging $10,000 per hour for one-on-one coaching. You know, most of you guys know I've created or helped create a significant amount of seven-figure earners in the industry that I'm in a couple different industries, actually. And all of them, if 99.9% of them, I had one-on-one find out exactly what's going on in the business, what's going on in their life. I had one-on-one impact. So I know that this is incredibly valuable. So we're going to pick one person out of everyone who registers in the next 24 hours. And this is the way the tickets are going to be. If you get a general admission ticket, then you'll get one ticket into that drawing. If you get an Inner Circle ticket, because it's obviously significantly more money, then you get 4 tickets into the drawing. If you end up buying 2 tickets that are general admission, you get 2 in the drawing. If you get 2 Inner Circle tickets, you get 8 in the drawing. There's no limit as to how many tickets you can get. So for every general admission, you get 1 ticket. For every Inner Circle, you get 4 tickets. And we will go ahead and do a live announcement. When we're announcing our speakers who are going to be joining me, we're also going to announce who got the hour of one-on-one coaching. So I'm super excited about this. I hope you're as 10% as excited as I am. If you go to the next slide, please, brother, I appreciate that. And that's really all we have for you. That's your QR code again. And again, bottom line, this is our first event in the United States. I always come to any event prepared beyond your wildest dreams. I always want to make sure that we're over delivering. Like Tony Robbins is so famous for saying, I don't want to create satisfied customers. I want raving fans. Over the years, we spent no money on advertising to get people to come to our events. Thousands of people at each event all over the world, then eventually tens of thousands of people. No money on push advertising, no money on push marketing, nothing. All we did was word of mouth. And that's because the people who came, it was such a great experience. Not only did they want to reattend, they wanted to bring people with them. So there we have it, guys. This is our first event ever. It would mean the world to me. I've made a couple of posts recently about events that we've done in the past. And so many of you guys said, man, I would love to come to an event that you're doing. Well, here we go. You can now come to an event we're doing. It does not matter what industry you're doing. If you want to be great or elite, if you want to make more money this year, no matter what's happened up till this point, then this is definitely the event for you. These are the 3 most important things I believe anyone could possibly learn if they're on their way to being a successful entrepreneur, successful salesperson, successful business owner. Connect, persuade, and lead. So that's all I got. I know your time is valuable. Thank you so much for jumping on. I know a lot of you guys will also see this on the replay. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you're coming. Send me a private message if you want to. I'm just excited to do this event and see so many people that I haven't seen in a long time. We've been doing it in Europe for the last 2 years. It's been so great. Can't wait to do it where I live in the United States. And of course, meet many, many people that I've never had the pleasure of working with before. So that's it. Thanks for jumping on the live. Thanks for getting your ticket. Remember, 24 hours from now, we're going to cut off the drawing for the coaching. So that's all I got. Have an incredible evening, or incredible day. I'm sorry, it's evening here in Europe. Have an incredible day in the U.S., and I'll look forward to seeing you in September. Peace out.